Hello, party people. This is Jennifer Jennings, your intuitive astrologer. Thank you so much for joining me today as we are taking a trip around the zodiac in this fifth house series. Thank you so much. Please like, share, hit the little bell so you can be informed when my videos become available. Today is the video for Mars in the fifth house. What does it mean to have Mars in the fifth house? And I'm going to tell you. But I want you guys to maintain yourself, listen to the video, because at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you of someone that was very famous, that has Mars in the fifth house. So you won't want to miss this. This is a great segment, great video. I can just feel it. Anyway, so what does it mean to have Mars here in the fifth house? Mars is an initiating energy. Mars is the ruler of the first house. So it is the first house, this initiating life path, this ego that we come in with. It is your vitality. It is the I am. This is the house of courage. Mars gives us courage. It gives us a lot of energy to initiate different things in our life, different paths that we must take in life. And so when we take the I am and we put it in with the I will, we are able to create and initiate with a courageous energy. The sun rules this fifth house, the house of Leo, the lion. It rules the heart and the back and the spine. Mars, this first house, rules the head. It is all about this higher consciousness. In the beginning, when we are younger, it's all about me, I. And as we mature and we get older, this Mars energy wants us to direct this initiating, courageous energy toward the collective, toward each other. Our life path is not for us. It is for our soul group. And Mars energy, this I am, even though it is an individuation type of energy, it seeks to expand with the other energies to initiate this creativity here in the fifth house. Aries, Mars is a masculine fire cardinal energy. And the sun, the Leo energy, is a fire energy as well, also masculine, but it's a fixed energy. And so we are taking this fire and we're putting it here to produce a massive amount of creativity. Depending on what sign Mars shows up for you here in the fifth house, it's definitely going to depend on how you mature in life with this energy. There are many stars that have Mars here in the fifth house. The creative energy force here is such a fire. Someone with Mars here is going to have a lot of pride. Is going to have a dogmatic approach sometimes with this initiating, courageous energy that they use to create with. Your children may be independent. You may not be there for your children because there were other plans for you in this lifetime, rather than to spend your time creating and to be a full-time parent. It's just sometimes the way that life goes with our experiences that we chose before we ever came into the earth plane of experience and existence. Jesus, the Christ, had Mars here in the fifth house. His Mars in the fifth house was in Gemini. And so Gemini took him into a greater depth, a higher state of awareness with this creative, initiating, courageous energy. When he was younger, we don't hear about this story because it's in the infancy of Thomas, the Gospel of Thomas. But Jesus, when he was younger, killed a boy only to bring him back to life. What he realized and what he learned early on is that through experience, he gained this wisdom of how to use this Mars energy to create. The magnetism, this higher state of consciousness, how he was able to communicate this higher state of awareness was very difficult for him early on. He had to learn and learn through the experience of how he created with the Mars energy. He didn't realize just how powerful his words were. He didn't realize the way that he could use this energy, because actually Christ had Taurus at 29 degrees in the beginning of the fifth house cusp. And then it goes quickly into Gemini, and the only aspect that he has besides the co-descendant is Mars. Mars here for Christ was a creative force, just like it is with your Mars here in the fifth house. It is a creative force that you can use or you can abuse it. Just like with any energies that we have available. And what is interesting is Christ had Mars and Pluto at a trine. And so Pluto was able to reinforce this regenerating Mars energy with death and rebirth and regeneration. And he used this Plutonian energy. It gave him powerful empathy for the downtrodden of society. And this gave him a strong drive, the strong initiating energy to create healing through his words, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, this higher state of awareness, this higher state of consciousness. He had a sextile here with Mars and Vesta. Vesta is our soul worker. So how he was able to use Vesta and Mars was to abstain from sex. He had a huge fan club of women because he was such a beautiful person. He came in with Venus. So women were so attracted to him. But his soul work, his marriage was to the people of the world, his divinity that he found within at a very young age. He was able to create with his own magnetism, with his own electromagnetic field of energy, and master the houses instead of them mastering him. It's phenomenal. We can all learn from these ancient ones who knew the true art of healing, communication, and how we could be a better society for the collective unconscious, this collective superconscious that we are all part of. So, I read tarot, I read personal astrology charts, I give divine counsel. So be sure to find me on Facebook, Astrology Detectives, all right? Again, please like, subscribe, and share my videos, all right? Until next time, we'll see you. Peace.